So today we are going to talk about cross-site scripting. So have you ever heard of it? If not, so today we are going to just tell you what it is. So let's just go ahead and go to that website, testphp.volweb.com. You can either use this one or you can use medexportable.com with vulnerable servers. If you're curious, you can go back to our videos. So this website is intentionally vulnerable, so you can test it legally. But it's very illegal for you to just go to anybody else's website to try to test it. So if you have your own website, you can do that. If you want to create your own HTML test, you can do that as well. As you can see, they say that our connection is not secure because this website doesn't support HTTPS. So you can just continue to it anyway. So what is cross-site scripting? Cross-site scripting is a way that allows attackers to kind of inject malicious code into any field on the website to see if it is susceptible to attack. So this is the first step that an attacker do when they go to your website. That's why it's very important for you to make sure that you just, when you build securely. Now, you may just, you're watching this video probably because you are curious about cross-site scripting, or you know the definition. You never see it in action. And many times, even in an interview, when I interview candidates, I always ask them about what is cross-site scripting. After they define it, I ask them, okay, show me a real world example or show me how you will mitigate it. So in this video, this is what you're gonna learn. All right, so this website is safe for demonstration. Again, try not to do that on anybody else's website because you can be in very big trouble. All right, so now there's a search bar. There's a lot of search bar. I see sign up button, your profile. As you can see, even in the sign up, they even tell you what your username and password is because this is built, to be tested. All right, so let's just go ahead and let's go to the search. Now, a normal user probably will search for, let's say, search for sign up. If I search for sign up, I probably see search for sign up and stuff like that. Anything that you wanna search, you can search for A. You can see all these things. But what if an attacker come here? They are not going to do that. What they're gonna try to do? They're gonna try to type a script, to see what the response gonna be. For example, they can start with something like that, a script of JavaScript, and they are trying to just do an alert. All right, alert. Okay, we can just give the alert a name called, you can say hacked. All right, and then we're gonna just close the script. Now let me just copy the entire thing. Let me open it in a new tab so you can actually see. Okay, this is a script. So this is a JavaScript script, and then the attacker triggered an alert. This is a string that is inside the alert that can just try to run it. Now, if this is vulnerable, you should see a pop-up once I hit go. But if it's not vulnerable, you shouldn't see anything. So this is where we're gonna test this in that matter. When I hit go, as you can see, it says hacked. So it means that this website is vulnerable, and any attacker can just proceed and try to go ahead and start the attack. So now what we need to do right here, we can actually go back to this. Let's just hit CTRL U. CTRL U, what it does, it allows you to see the front end code right here. So in that matter, let me see, like search. This probably is the search form right here. So this is where probably the vulnerability is right here. So what the attacker can do, the attacker can just instead of reading any string as HTML, they can just put something called input validation. So they validate the input from the users to ensure that, I'm not going to accept any string and run them as a code. I am going to just, use, input validation and etc. There are other ways that you can just use, security policies that can do that as well. Now, if we over, on Google, you can just say, XSS prevention Mozilla, because I know that Mozilla has a lot of good documentation. As you can see here, they probably tell you what it is, and then they're gonna just give you how to prevent against it. You can actually go to the OWASP as well. OWASP XSS prevention. There's a cheat sheet that you can actually come here, and then they tell you what it is. This is what we're talking about. If you're using JavaScript, writing HTML, yeah, we can just use like some validation, validation that automatically just skip. For example, many big websites, if you were to, like, for example, to go to google.com, if you go to google.com, like .com, even though you were to search, for this, Google gonna return, like code-side scripting. It's not going to just, like trying to display it or trying to run it into Google server. So I hope this video was useful to you. Now you should be able to know, if you are having an interview, you should be able to know, okay, what is XSS and how it works, and then how to prevent it. Now, if you want a live video on how you can actually create a website to like secure it in that fashion, just please let me know into the comment section. Now, if this is the first time that you're watching our videos, don't forget to check out our channels. We have over 100 videos that talk about encryption, security, protection, cloud, the rise of artificial intelligence, and much more. Now, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to stay up to date with our weekly videos. Until next time, stay safe.